Welcome to the D2D training video series. In this video, we will review the beginning steps of making your Tableau dashboard visible to users on the D2D portal. The D2D portal is the front-end interface where users who are members of a customer group can view your dashboard. Specifically, this video will walk you through publishing a Tableau workbook residing on your desktop to the Backend Tableau Server. This step is the precursor to publishing the dashboard to the D2D portal. You've been asked to create a new visualization from a new data set. A Data Evidence Governance Board member representing your staff service office has approved a Tableau license for you. Following this approval by the DEGB member, GSA IT has installed Tableau desktop software on your machine, and you have created a Tableau workbook. You now want to make this new dashboard visible to users on the D2D portal. The steps to publish from Tableau Desktop to the Tableau staging or production server are essentially the same. In this video, we are going to publish a Tableau workbook to the Tableau staging server. For this exercise, you will be accessing both the workbook on your Tableau desktop as well as the Tableau server on which you want to publish. Begin by opening Tableau Desktop from your machine. To do so, click on the Start button in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen and navigate to Tableau Desktop. Once located, click on Tableau Desktop to launch. Once the desktop is open, select Server from the top menu bar, and then select Sign In. The Tableau Server sign-in box should be visible on your screen. Enter the URL for the Tableau server that you want to connect to, in this case, the Tableau staging server, and click Connect. The first time you log in to the server, the GSA Auth sign-in will appear. Select Sign In using your PIV card. Select the appropriate certificate. Click OK and enter your PIN. Once the GS Auth sign-in process has completed, a Tableau window will now appear for you to select a site. The site represents a workspace on the Tableau server. From this Select a Site window, the majority of users should select Default. Now you will need to open your Tableau workbook that resides on your desktop by selecting File and then Open from the top menu bar. In the event you recently opened the workbook from the server, it may already appear in the dialog box for you to select. With the workbook open, select Server from the upper menu and use the drop-down to select Publish Workbook. The Publish Workbook to a Tableau server pop-up will appear. You will be presented with a series of informational blocks that you will need to fill in. The first item that needs to be populated in the informational block is location. The location is the Tableau project. Click the drop-down and select the appropriate project. This action specifies where you want your Tableau dashboard to be published on the Tableau staging server. In this example, we are selecting the project Test Tutorials. Next, you will populate the name field, which will be the dashboard name that will appear on the Tableau server. It is best practice to use the same name for the dashboard across all servers. In other words, the name you enter here to reside on the Tableau server in the staging environment should also be used to reside on the Tableau server in the production environment. This is especially important when you want to update a dashboard and republish with the intent to override a previously published dashboard. The name of a previously published dashboard will appear in the drop-down menu. Next, we will populate the description block. Adding a description to your dashboard provides other publishers in your group, as well as the Tableau administrators, an understanding of the overall purpose for your dashboard. It is advisable that you make the description as clear as possible and reuse this description in the subsequent stages for publication. By way of example, you can state, "This dashboard displays," and then provide a high-level description of exactly what a user is looking at when they see this dashboard. The next block is tags. Tags is an optional field that enables you to search for specific dashboards on the Tableau server. A tag is typically something that other members in your group commonly use to refer to this dashboard. This can be a single word or a string of words. Moving on to the block labeled Sheets. The Sheets selection enables you to control the dashboards you want to publish. By selecting All, you are choosing to display all dashboards in your workbook. Or, by selecting Edit, you can select a specific dashboard or dashboards from your workbook to display. In this example, we are choosing to select 2 dashboards from our workbook. After choosing Edit, select the 2 dashboards you want to display and click in the open space. These 2 dashboards will become visible to users who have view-only rights. Users with higher permissions will still be able to see the other tabs within this workbook. The permissions field is likely locked since it is a restricted field with limited access. So we are continuing to move on to the data sources block. For purposes of this video, the data source for our dashboard was a flat file embedded in the workbook. Embedded in the workbook is the default, and so therefore no action is needed. The last step before publishing is to review the items selected within the More Options block. Ensure that the Show Sheets as Tabs to display tabs at the top of your dashboard when published is selected as denoted by a check mark. Also ensure that Show Selections is selected as denoted by a check mark. And lastly, ensure Select Include External Files is selected to allow for hot links, images, and other files that are embedded in the dashboard to be visible. This is typically checked by default and should be left as is. And now for our final step, click Publish. A pop-up will appear to indicate that your dashboard was successfully uploaded. If previously uploaded, an overwrite statement will be present. In doing so, the data will be sent over to the server, and voila, your dashboard has now been published successfully onto the Tableau staging server. Members of your team can now preview the dashboard prior to publishing the Tableau or to the Tableau production server. When you are ready to publish to the Tableau production server, you will follow the same steps, with the execution being after opening Tableau desktop. When selecting server from the top menu bar, you will enter the URL for the production Tableau server rather than the Tableau staging server prior to clicking connect. Additional videos in this series are available to demonstrate how to publish a Tableau dashboard to the D2D portal. We will go over two methods, one using the long form, or the second method by utilizing EasyPub. Thank you for watching and have a great day.